Hello, thank you for being here. My name is Rachel. I'm very passionate about health with mind, body, and spirit included. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about hydration because I feel it's a topic that a lot of us really don't understand. We don't hydrate just by the water we drink. Our hydration status is dependent on the minerals we're able to hold, the mineral balance that our body's able to hold. When our cells hold this mineral balance, it creates like a charge in the body, and we want an elevated charge because there's so many toxins in our environment that's creating a very positive charge. We want actually a negative charge like the earth, and we have a lot of positive charge in our bodies, which is also what we could call inflammation. So there's a great documentary to watch on this. It's called Grounding or Earthing, the Science of Grounding, and it's on YouTube. It's great. So this would be like our regular animal cell. So a lot of people, we all learn about this back in school. We make some sort of diagram and you learn about the different parts of the cell. And so we're the nucleus, and everything that's involved right here is our environment. But the coolest thing about the cell, in my opinion, is the mitochondria. I love talking about the mitochondria. Anything involving with them, I'm in. And this is why I talk about sunlight a lot, because mitochondria are the powerhouse of the cell, and they're responsible for the production, the full production of the process of cellular respiration. So we have like steps in the creation of energy. And one of the main steps, and this is why we need to understand glucose and insulin better, is because one of the main steps is glycolysis. And it's interesting because this process of glycolysis is turned on at an expedited rate and used by growing tumor cells. So it's very fascinating how in most tumor cells that little step gets kind of taken away. But once, and that occurs inside the cell. And first of all, we need to have insulin sensitivity to be able to get anything in the cell at all. And again, that proper balance is going to allow for lock and key situations at the membrane, which is made of healthy fats that we need to consume. But mitochondria is the final phase we call oxidative phosphorylation or beta oxidation. So it's a process of using and burning fats as for energy. So it's the final step, meaning that it's like turbocharge. If you can get your energy down into the mitochondria, you'll turbocharge your cell. The mitochondria are just key to thriving, and that's why I'm a big fan of animal protein, because we consume methionine, and a lot of methionine and leucine, those amino acids that I always talk about, that create carnitine, and carnitine is responsible for the second step in the electron transport chain that's inside of the mitochondria. So there's a lot going on. The point is that we want to figure out how to feed these mitochondria in the best ways possible. There's a lady called Carrie B. Wellness that talks a lot about this, but you have to be able to have a good mineral balance if you want to hydrate your body and hydrate your cells. Hydration is at the cellular level. You can't just drink water and expect to be hydrated. That's not how it really works and how it really functions. And the more we understand the importance of mineral density in the diet, the more we can hydrate the bodies, and the higher charge we can hold in our cells, the more balance we can have. And mitochondria also have mitochondrial DNA. So they actually hold their own DNA and they can make more of each other. There's only 3 in this picture, but in a neuron, like a nerve cell, there might be hundreds, because the brain needs more mitochondria because it's energy hog. So 20 to 30% of energy will be taken from the brain per day. And so mitochondrial DNA can influence nuclear DNA. And this is the study of epigenetics. We've learned for decades that our health risk is dependent on our nuclear genes, our familial genes, but that's not the case. If you're not a smoker or a drinker and a chronic seed oil consumer like my family had a history of heart disease, but that won't be the same thing for me because I'm in a very different environment and I understand how the cell works. So we can all do this. We can all learn this, and just be really excited, I guess. Anyway, I hope this was helpful. As always, good luck.